Productions' Romeo and Juliet. Please be aware that this production includes depictions of violence, death, suicide, and homophobia, and verbal reference to domestic violence, as well as flashing lights and fog. Please take care of yourself and your loved ones during and after the performance. Barestage Productions recognizes that UC Berkeley sits on the territory of Huichun, the ancestral and unceded land of the Ohlone people. This land continues to be of great importance to the Muwekma Ohlone people, who are flourishing members of the Berkeley and Bay Area communities today. For more information about the rematriation efforts of the Ohlone tribe, please refer to your program. In the unlikely case of emergency, exit through the doors you entered. Photography and recording is strictly forbidden. Please silence your phones and keep the aisles clear as actors will be moving through them. During intermission or after the performance, please take a moment to read our lobby display to learn more about the recent attacks on LGBTQ rights across the U.S. and how you can help. And with that, welcome to Verona, and enjoy the show.
Two households,
both alike in dignity.
in fair Verona, where we lay our scene, from ancient grudge break to new mutiny.
Where civil blood makes civil hands unclean.
From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life.
Whose misadventure and piteous overthrows doth with their death bury their parents' strife.
The fearful passage of their death-marked love and continuance of their parents' rage.
Which, but their children's end not could remove, is now the 2-hour traffic of our stage.
The which, if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend.
They're not quickly moved to strike.
A dog of the house of Montague moves me.
To move is to stir, to be valiant is to stand. Therefore, if thou art moved, thou runnest away.
A dog of that house shall move me to stand. Therefore I will take the wall of any man or maid of Montague.
That shows thee a weak slave, for the weakest goes to the wall.
It is true. Therefore women, being the weaker vessels, harbor thrusts to the wall. Therefore I will push Montague's men from the wall and thrust his maids to the wall.
Draw thy tool. Here comes to the house of the Montague.
My naked weapon is out. Quarrel, I will back thee.
How? Turn thy back and run?
Fear me not.
No, Mary, I fear thee.
Let us take the lover's sides. Let him begin.
I will frown as I pass by, and let him take it as he lists.
And as he dares, I will bite my thumb at him, which is disgrace to him if he bears it.
Do you bite your thumb at me, sir?
Do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at me, sir?
No, sir, I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel? Sir, no, sir.
But if you do, sir, I am before you, I serve a good a man as you.
No better.
Well, sir.
Say better. Here comes one of my master's kinsmen.
Yes, better, sir.
You lie.
Draw if you be man. Gregory, remember thy washing blow.
Get.
But up your swords will not do.
What? Art thou drawn among these heartless hinds? Turn thee, Benvolio, look upon thy death.
Do but keep the peace, but up thy sword and more manage to fight men with me.
What? Drawn and talk of peace? I hate the word, as I hate hell. All Montagues and thee, filthy coward.
What noise is this?
Thou villain, Capulet?
Rebellious subjects, enemies to peace!
Get out! Whoa!
walls, bred of an airy word by the old Capulet and Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets. If ever you disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace. For this time, all the rest depart away. Once more, on pain of death, all men depart. Oh, where's Romeo? Saw you her today? Right glad I am she was not at this first.
Madam, an hour before the worship sun peered forth the golden window of the east. Troubled mind drove me to walk abroad, where underneath the broad sycamore that westward rooteth from the city side. So early walking did I see her, child. Towards her I made, but she was ware of me and stole into the covert of the wood.
Many mornings hath she there been seen, with tears augmenting the fresh morning's dew, and into clouds, more clouds with her deep sighs. But also soon as the odd-cheering sun should in the farthest east begin to draw the shady curtains from Aurora's bed, away from light steals home my heavy child. But private in her chamber, pens herself, shuts up her windows, locks fair daylight out, and makes herself an artificial night. Black and portentous must this hero prove, unless good counsel may the cause remove.
Madam Wand, you know the cause.
I neither know it nor can learn of her.
Have you importuned her by any means?
Both by myself and many other friends, but she, her own affection's counselor, is to herself. Could we but learn from whence her sorrows grow, the one as willingly give cure as no.
See where she comes! So please do step aside. Oh no, her grievance would much be denied. Good morrow, cousin.
Is the day so young?
But news struck 9.
Ay me, sad hours seem long. Was that my mother that ran hence so fast?
It was. What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having that which having makes them short.
In love.
Out
Of love.
of favor where I am in love.
Alas, that love so gentle in review should be so tyrannous and rough.
Alas, that love whose view is muffled still should without eyes see pathways to his will. Where shall we dine? Ooh, me, what Frey was here. Yet tell me not, for I've heard it all. Here is much to do with hate, but more with love. Why then, oh brawling love, oh loving hate, oh anything of nothing first create. This love feel I that feels no love in this, dost thou not laugh?
No, cuz I'd rather weep.
Oh, good heart, what?
I think good heart's oppression.
Why, such is love's transgression. Griefs of mine own lie heavy in my breast, which thou wilt propagate to have it press with more of thine. This love that thou hast shown doth add more grief to too much of mine own. Love is a smoke made with the fume of sighs, being purged at fire sparkling in a lover's eyes, being vexed, a sea nourished with loving tears. What is it else? Madness, most discreet, a choking gall, and a preserving sweet. Farewell, my cousin.
Soft, I will go along. And if you leave me so, you do me wrong.
I have lost myself. I am not here. This is not Romeo. He's some other where.
Tell me in sadness, who is it that you love?
What shall I groan and tell thee?
Groan? Why no. But sadly, tell me who.
In sadness, cousin, I do love a woman.
I aim so near when I supposed you love.
A right fair markman. And she's fair, I love.
All right, fair mark, fair cousin.
Well, in that hit, you miss. She'll not be hit with Cupid's arrow.
Be ruled by me. Forget to think of her.
Oh, teach me how I should forget to think.
By giving liberty unto thine eyes. Examine other beauties.
'Tis the way to call hers exquisite, in question more. Show me a mistress that is passing fair. What doth her beauty serve, but as a note where I may read, who passed that passing fair? Farewell. farewell, cousin. Thou canst not teach me to forget.
I'll pay that doctrine or else die in debt.
But Montague is bound, as well as I, in penalty of life, and 'tis not hard, I think, for those as old as we to keep the peace.
A wonderful reckoning on you both, and 'tis pity with an odd so long. But now, sir, what say you to my suit?
But saying all what I've said before, my child is yet a stranger in the world. Let 2 more summers wither in their pride, ere we may think her right to be a bride.
Younger than she her happy mother's maid.
And too soon marred are those so early made. The earth hath swallowed all my hopes but she. But woo her, gentle Paris, get her heart. My will to her consent is but a part. This night I hold an old accustomed feast, whereto I've invited many a guest such as I love, and you among the score. Hear all see, and like her most, whose merit most shall be, which mine, being one, on view of many, may stand in number, though in reckoning none. Come, go with me.
At the same ancient feast of Capulets sups the fair Rosaline, whom thou so loves, with all the admired beauties of Verona. Go thither, and unattainted eye compare her face with some that I shall show, and I will make thee think thy swan a crow.
Nurse, where's my daughter? Call her forth to me.
I bade her come. What lamb, what ladybird, God remember is this girl, what Juliet?
Who called?
Your mother.
Madam, I'm here. What is your will?
This is the matter. Nurse, Tybalt, give leave a while. We must talk in secret. Nurse, come back again. I have remembered me thou's here our counsel. Tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married?
It is an honor that I dream not of.
An honor. Or not I thy my nurse, I would say thou hast of wisdom from thy teeth.
Well, think of marriage now. Younger than you here in Verona, ladies of esteem are made already mothers. By my count, I was your mother much upon these years that you are now a maid. Thus then, in brief, the valiant Paris seeks you for his love.
A man, young lady, such a man, as all the world might keep is a man who reflects.
The summer hath not such a flower.
Nay, he's a flower, in faith, a very flower.
What say you? Can you love the gentleman? Tonight you shall behold him at our feast. Read o'er the volume of young Paris' face and find delight read there with beauty's pen. This precious book of love, this unbound lover, to beautify him only lacks a cover. That book in many's eye does share the glory that in gold clasps locks in the golden story. So shall you show that he doth possess by having him, making yourself no less?
No less, nay, bigger, women grow by this.
Speak briefly, can you like a Paris love?
I'll look to like if looking like you move. But no more deep line dart mine eye than your consent gives strength to make it fly.
Juliet, the count stays.
Go, girl. Seek happy nights to happy days.
out of such prolixity, but let them measure us by what they will. We'll measure them a measure and be gone.
Give me the torch. I am not for this ambling. Being but heavy, I will bear the light.
Nay, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance!
Not me. You have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead, so stakes me to the ground, I cannot move.
You are a lover! Borrow Cupid's wings and soar with them above a common bound.
I am too sore in pierced to soar with his light feathers, and so bound, I cannot bound a pitch above dull woe. Under love's heavy burden do I sink.
And to sink in it should you burden love, too great oppression for a tender thing.
Is love a tender thing? It is too rough, too rude, too boisterous, and it pricks like thorn.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking and beat love down. Give me a case to put my visage in, a visor for a visor. What care I what curious eye doth coat deformities? Here are the beetle brows shall blush for me.
Come! Knock and enter, and no sooner enters every man to take it to his legs.
A torch for me. Let wantons, light of heart, tickle the senseless rushes with their heels. I'll be candle holder and look on, for the game was ne'er so fair. And I am done. And we mean well in going to this mass, but it is no way to go.
Why may one ask?
I dreamt a dream tonight.
And so did I.
What was yours?
The dreamers often lie.
In bed asleep while they do dream things true.
Oh, then I see Queen Mab hath been with you. She is the fairy's midwife, and she comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone, drawn with the team of little atomy over men's noses as they lie asleep. Her wagon spokes made of long spinner's legs, the cover of the wings of grasshoppers. Her collars of the moonshine's watery beams. Her whip of cricket's bone, the lash of film, and in this state she gallops. Night by night, through lovers' brains, and then they dream of love. Or lawyers' fingers who straight dream on fees, or ladies' lips who straight on kisses dreams. Sometimes she gallops over a courtier's nose, and then dreams he of smelling out a suit. Sometimes she driveth over a soldier's neck, and then dreams he of cutting foreign throats, of breeches and biscados, of helms 5 fathoms deep, and then anon drums in his ear, at which he starts and wakes, and being thus threatened, swears a prayer or two, and sleeps again. This is the hag, when maids lie on their back, that presses them, and learns them first to bear, making the women of good carriage. This is she!
Peace. Mercutio, peace. Thou talkst of nothing.
True, I talk on dreams, which are the children of an idle brain, begot of nothing but vain fantasy, which is as thin of substance as the air, and more inconstant than the wind, who woos even now the frozen bosom of the north, and being angered, puffs away from thence, turning his side to the dew-dropping south.
When you talk of blows us from ourselves, supper is done. We shall come too late.
I fear too early. For my mind misgives some consequence, yet hanging in the stars, shall bitterly begin his fearful date with this night's revels, and expire the term of a despised life closed in my breast by some vile forfeit of untimely death. But he that hath the steerage of my course directs my sails. On, lusty gentlemen!
Strike!
is that which doth enrich the hand of yonder knight?
I know not, sir.
She doth teach the torches to burn bright. Beauty too rich for use, for earth too dear, did I ever love till now. Forswear it, sight, for I ne'er saw true beauty till this night.
Just like the wild wind does, sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just like the wild wind does, sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, say ooh. And the days go by like a strand in the wind, in the wind that is known. I begin again. Stand to my friend, baby, nothing else matters. He was no more than a baby then. Wait, she broken hearted, something within him. But the moment that I first lay eyes on you, more than
Why, how now, cousin? Wherefore storm you so?
Uncle, this is a Montague, our foe, a villain that has hither come in spite to scorn at our solemnity this night.
Content thee, gentle coz, let her alone. She bears her like a portly gentleman, therefore take no note of her. It is my will that which if thou respect, show a fair presence and put off these frowns and ill-beseeming semblance for a feast.
It fits when such a villain is a guest, I'll not endure her.
She shall be endured. Am I master here, or you? Go to. You'll not endure her. God shall mark me. You'll make a mutiny among my guests. You'll say, cockle, you'll be the man.
Why, uncle, 'tis a shame.
You are a saucy boy. Is it so indeed? This trick may chance to escape you. I know what you must. Contrary me, Mary, 'tis time. Enough. Be quiet, or for shame I'll make you quiet.
I will withdraw, but this intrusion shall, now seeming sweet, convert to bitterest gall.
Nothing else matters.
if I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, the gentle sin is this: my lips to blushing pilgrims ready stand to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much, which mannerly devotion shows in this, that saints have hands, and pilgrims' hands do touch. Palm to palm, is holy palmers kiss.
Have not saints lips and holy palmers too?
I pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
Then, dear saint, let lips do what hands do. They pray. Grant thou, lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not, while my prayer's effect I take. Thus, from my lips by thine, my sin is purged.
And have my lips the sin that they have took.
Sin from my lips, trespass sweetly urged. Give me my sin again.
Kiss by the book.
Your mother craves a word with you. What is her mother?
Mary Bachelor, her mother is the lady of the house, and a good lady and a wise and virtuous.
Is she a Capulet? Oh, dear account, my life is my foe's debt.
Wait, be gone. This sporns at the best.
I so I fear, the more is my unrest.
Her name is Romeo, and a Montague, the only child of your great enemy.
My grave is like to be my wedding bed. My only love sprung from my only hate. Too early seen, unknown, and known too late. Prodigious birth of love it is to me that I must love a loathed enemy.
Juliet!
Can I go forward when my heart is here? Turn back, dull earth and fun, I sent her out.
Romeo! My cousin Romeo! Romeo!
Oh, he is wise and honest. My life had stolen him home to bed.
Ran this way in this orchard wall. Call good Mercutio.
They'll conjure too. Romeo! Humor, madman, passion, lover. One rhyme and I am satisfied. Cry but I meet, pronounce but love. And love, I conjure thee by Rosaline's bright eyes, by her high forehead, her scarlet lip, by her fine foot, straight leg and quivering thigh, and the domesticness that there chased lie, and in thy likeness thou appeared to us.
Come, he hath hid himself among these trees to be consorted with the humorous knight. Blind is his love, and his complicity.
If love be blind, love can't hit the mark. Romeo, good night. I'll to my truckle bed. This field bed is too cold for me to sleep.
Come, shall we go? Go then, for 'tis in vain. Seeking here, she is not to be found.
He jests at scars that never fail to wound. Oh, it's soft. What light through yonder window breaks. It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief that thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. Be not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast out. What is my lady? It is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, and yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses. I will answer it. I am too bold. 'Tis not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heaven, having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. What if her eyes were there, they in her head? The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars as daylight doth a lamp. Her eye in heaven would through the airy region stream so bright that birds would sing and think it were not night. You see how she leans her cheek upon her hand? And I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek. I am really... She speaks! Speak again, right angel. Thou art as glorious to the sniping o'er my head as is the winged messenger of heaven, unto the white, upturned, wondering eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him when he bestrides the lazy, puffy clouds and sails upon the bosom of the air.
Romeo. Romeo. Wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father, and refuse thy name, or, if thou wilt not be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be captive.
Shall I hear more? Shall I speak of this?
That is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face. Be some other name belonging to a man. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other word would smell as sweet, so Romeo would, were he not Romeo, call and tame that dear perfection which he owes her at that time. Romeo, doff thy name, and for thy name which is no part of thee, take all for myself.
I take the other. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth, I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus bescreened in night so stubborn?
By a name I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself because it is an enemy to thee. For had I have written, I would tear the word.
My ears have yet not drunk 100 words of thy tongue's utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo? And a Montague?
Neither. Fair maid, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb in the place death, considering who thou art of any of my kinsmen find thee here.
With love's light wings to thy oar perch those walls. For stony limits cannot hold love out, and what love can do that dares love attempt. Therefore thy kinsmen are no stop to me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
Alack, there lies more peril in thine eye than 20 of their swords. Look thou but sweet, and I am proof against their envy.
And were not for the world they saw thee here.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their eyes. And but thou love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death prorogued, wanting of thy love.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush bepaint my cheek for that which thou hast heard me speak tonight. Fain would I dwell on form, fain deny what I spoke, but farewell compliment. Dost thou love me? No, I know thou wilt say ah. And I will take thy word yet. If thou swearest, thou mayst prove false. I love his perjuries, they say Jove laughs. Gentle Romeo. If thou dost love me, announce it faithfully. Or if thou thinkst I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse and say thee nay. So thou wilt woo. That's not for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond. And therefore thou mayst think my behavior light, but trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true than those that have more coin to be strange. Should have been more strange, I must confess, but that which thou overheardst ere I was where my true love passion, therefore pardon me, and not impute this yielding to light love which the dark night hath so discovered.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon, I vow that tips with silver all these fruit
Swear not by
treetops.
the moon, the inconstant moon that monthly changes in her circle, or blessed that thy love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all. Or, if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the god of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee.
If my heart's dear love,
Do not swear. Although I join thee, I have no joy of this contract tonight. It is too rash, too unadvised, too sudden, too like the lightning, which doth cease to be ere one can say it lightens. Sweet good night. This bud of love by summer's ripening breath may prove a beauteous flower next we meet. Good night. Good night. As sweet repose and rest comes to thy heart as that within my breast.
wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have
the exchange of thy love's faithful vow for mine.
I gave thee mine before thou didst request it, and yet I would it were to give again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
But to be frank, and give it thee again. My bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love is deep. The more I give thee, the more I have. For both are infinite. I hear some noise within. Dear love, adieu. Anon, good nurse! Sweet Montague, be true, stay but a little. I will come again.
Blessed night. I am afeard being in night. All this is but a dream, too flattering sweet to be substantial.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow by one that I procure to come to thee, where and what time thou wilt perform the rite. All my fortunes at thy foot I'll lay and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world.
Madam!
I come anon! But if thou meanest not well, I do beseech thee. By I come! Leave me to my grief. Tomorrow I will sin.
So thrive my soul.
1,000 times good night.
1,000 times the worse to want thy light. Love goes toward love like schoolboys from their books, but love from love toward school with heavy looks.
Romeo!
My dear,
What o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
by the hour of 9.
I will not fail. Just 20 years till then. I forgot why I did call thee back.
Let me stand here till thou remember.
I shall forget to have thee still stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
And thou still stay to have thee still forget, forgetting any other home but this.
Tis almost morning. I would have thee gone, and yet no farther than a wanton's bird that lets it hop a little from his hand, like a poor prisoner in his twisted guise, and with a silken thread tucks it back again. So loving jealous of his liberty.
I would I bird.
So would I. Yet I should kill thee with much cherishing. Good night.
Exchange of thy love's faithful vow for mine.
I gave thee mine before thou didst request it. And yet I would it were to give again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
But to be frank, and give it thee again. My bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love is deep. The more I give thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. Hear some noise within, dear love. Adieu. Anon, good nurse, sweet Montague. Be true. Stay but a little, I will come again.
Blessed night. Oh, I'm afeard being in night. All this is but a dream, too flattering sweet to be substantial.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow by one that I'll procure to come to thee, where and what time thou wilt perform the rite. All my fortunes at thy foot I'll lay, and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world.
Madam!
I come anon, but if thou meanest not well, I do beseech thee. By and by I come! Seize and I strike, and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow I will send.
So thrive my soul.
1,000 times good night.
1,000 times the worse to want thy light. Love goes toward love like schoolboys from their books, love from love towards school with heavy looks.
Romeo,
My dear,
what time tomorrow shall I sing today?
by the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I forgot why I did call thee back.
Let me stand here till thou remember it.
I shall forget to have thee still stand there, remembering how I left thy company.
And I'll still stay to have thee still forget. Forgetting any other home but this.
'Tis almost morning. I would have thee gone, and yet, no farther than a wanton's bird, I let it hop a little from his hand like a poor prisoner in his twisted guise, and with a silken thread plucks it back again, so loving jealous of his liberty.
I would thy bird.
Sweet, so would I. Yet, I should kill thee with much cherishing. Good night. Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow. That I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Good morrow, Father.
What early tongue so sweet saluteth me? Young son, it argues a distempered head so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed. Therefore thy earliness doth me assure thou art uproused with some distemperature. Or if not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight.
That last is true. The sweeter rest was mine.
God pardon sin, was that with Rosaline?
With Rosaline, my ghostly father. No. I have forgot that name, and that name's well.
That's my good son. Where hast thou been then?
I'll tell thee ere thou ask it me again. I have been feasting with mine enemy, when on a sudden one hath wounded me that's by me wounded. Both are remedies within thy help and holy physical eyes. I bear no hatred, blessed man, for lo, my intercession likewise steads my foe.
Be plain, good son, and holy in thy drift. Riddling confession finds but riddling shrift.
Then plainly know, my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet. So mine on hers, hers is set on mine, and all combined, save for what thou must combine in holy marriage. When and where and how we met, we wooed and made exchange of vows, I'll tell thee ere we pass, but this I pray, that thou consent to marry us today.
Holy Saint Francis, what changes here? Is Rosaline without its love so dear, so soon forsaken?
Young men's love that lies not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes.
Jesu Maria, what a great deal of wine hath washed thy sallow cheeks for Rosaline. Lo, there upon thy cheek the stain doth sit of an old tear that is not washed off yet. Art thou changed?
Thou chidest me oft for loving Rosaline,
For doting, not for loving, pupil mine.
and badest me bury love.
Not in a grave to lay one in, another out to have.
Pray thee, chide me not. Her I love now doth grace for grace and love for love allow. The other did not so.
Oh, she knew well thy love did read by rote that could not spell.
But come, young waverer, come, go with me. In one respect, all thy assistant be.
To serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and you may find me a grave man. I am tempered, I warned for this world. A plague on both your houses. A dog, a rat, a mouse, a cat, a scratch, a man to death. A braggart, a rogue, a villain, and punched by the book of arithmetic. Why the devil came here between us? I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best.
Help me into some house with Romeo, or I shall faint. Plague on both your houses! It worms me to me. Haven't, and soundly too. Your houses.
My dear friend hath got this mortal hurt in my behalf. Sweet Juliet, thy beauty hath made me effeminate, and in my temper softened valor steel.
Romeo? Mercutio is dead. That gallant spirit hath inspired the clouds. It's too untimely here to come to earth.
This day's black fate on more days to depend. This but begins the woe, others must end.
Here comes the furious tumble back again.
Alive in triumph, and Mercutio slain. Away to heaven, respective lenity, fire-eyed fury be my conduct now. Now, Tybalt, take that villain back again that late thou gavest me. For Mercutio's soul is but a little ways above our heads, saying for thine, to keep him company. Either thou, or I, or both must go with him.
Thou wretched boy that didst consort him here, shalt with him hence!
This shall determine it.
Romeo. Away. Be gone. The citizens are up and Tybalt slain. Stand not amazed, the prince will doom thee death if thou art taken. Hence be gone, away!
Unfortunate.
Why dost thou stay?
Tybalt!
Husband, the blood is spilled of my dear kinsman! Prince, is that were true? For blood of ours, shed blood of Montague!
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
There lies the girl, slain by young Romeo, who slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio. This is the truth of that Benvolio die.
He's a kinsman to the Montague. Affection makes him false, he speaks so true. Beg for justice which no prince must give. Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live!
Romeo slew her. She slew Mercutio, who now the price of his dear blood doth owe.
Not Romeo, prince.
She was Mercutio's friend.
Her fault concludes, but what the law should end? The life of Tybalt!
And for that offense, immediately we do exile her hence. I will be deaf to pleading and excuses, nor tears, nor prayer shall purchase that abuses, therefore use none. Let Romeo hence in haste, else when she is found, that hour is her last. Bear hence this body and attend our will. Mercy but murders, pardoning those that kill.
comes, rouse thee from thy bed, there art thou dead. Thou shalt be born to that same ancient vault where all the kindred of the Capulets lie. In the meantime, against thou shalt awake, shall Romeo by thy letters know of our drift, and hither shall he come, and he and I will watch thy waking. That very night shall Romeo bear thee hence to Mantua, and this shall free thee from this present shame, if no inconstant toy nor womanish fear abate thy vow in the acting of it.
Tell me not of fear.
Oh, get you gone. Be strong and prosperous in this resolve.
Love shall give thee strength. Strength shall help before.
Hi, forsooth.
Will he may chance to do some good on her? A peevish, self-willed harlotry it is.
See where she comes with a trip with merry luck.
How now, my headstrong? Where have you been gadding?
Where I've learned me to repent the sin of disobedient opposition to you and your behest, and am enjoined by holy Lawrence to fall prostrate here. To beg your pardon, I beseech you, henceforth I am ever ruled by you.
Send for the county, go tell him of this. I'll have this knot knit up tomorrow morning.
I met the youthful lord at Lawrence cell, and gave him what become love I might not step before the bounds of modesty.
Why, I am glad on it. This is well, stand up. This is as it should be.
Nurse, will you go with me into my closet to help me sort such needful ornaments as you see fit to furnish me tomorrow?
No, not till Thursday. Is time enough?
Go, nurse. Go with her. We'll to church tomorrow.
We shall be short in our provision. 'Tis now near night.
Tush, I will stir about, and all things shall be well. I warrant thee, wife, go thou to Juliet ere you go to bed, and prepare her against this wedding day. I'll not to bed tonight, let me alone. I'll play the housewife for this once. My heart is wondrous light, since the same wayward girl is so proclaimed.
Gentle nurse, leave me to myself tonight? For I've need of many orisons to move the heavens to smile upon my state, which well thou knowest is squats and full of sin.
Good night. Get thee to bed and rest, for thou hast need.
Farewell. God knows when we shall meet again. And a faint, cold fear thrills through my veins and almost freezes up the heat of life. I shall call them back again to comfort me. Nurse! What should she do here? My dismal scene I needs must act alone. What if this mixture do not work at all? Should I be married then tomorrow morning? No. This shall forbid it. Lie thou there. What if it be a poison? That the friar suddenly hath ministered to have me dead, lest in this marriage he should be dishonored, because he married me before to Romeo. I fear it is, and yet methinks it should not, for it is still been tried a holy man. How if, when I am laid into the tomb, I wake before the time that Romeo come to redeem me? There's a fearful point. Shall I then not be stifled in the vault and there die strangled ere my Romeo comes? Or if I wake, it is not very like that horrible conceit of death, and night together with the terror of the place, where bloody Tybalt, yet but green in earth, lies festering in her shroud, where, as they say, at some hours in the night spirits resort. If I wake, shall I not be distraught, environed with all these hideous fears, madly played with some forefathers jointed and pluck the mangled Tybalt from her shroud, and in this rage with some great kinsman's bone, as with a club dashed out my desperate brains? Look. Methinks I see my cousin's ghost, sticking out Romeo that did spin her body upon the rapier's point. Stay, Tybalt, stay. Here's drink. I drink to thee.
Mistress Juliet! Spots, I wonder if she... Oh, why, lamb? Why, lady fie, you slug a bed. What, not a word? Sleep for a week, for the county Paris has it up his rest, for you shall rest but little. God forgive me, Mary Ann. How sound is she asleep? I needs must wake her, madam. Madam! Madam! Aye, let the county take you up in his bed. He'll fright you up in faith. Will it not be? I needs must wake you, lady. 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 Alas. Alas. Help! Help! My lady is dead! My lord! My lady!
What noise is here?
Oh, heavy day. My child. My only life. Revive! Look up! I will die with thee. Help! God, help!
For shame! Bring Juliet forth! Her lord is come!
She's dead.
Let me see her!
Oh, lamentable day.
Death that hath taken her hence to make me wail ties up my tongue and will not let me speak.
Come, is the bride ready to go to church?
Ready to go, but never to return. Oh, son, the night before thy wedding day hath death lain with thy bride. There she lies, flower as she was deflowered by him. Death is my son-in-law. Death is my heir, my daughter. He hath wedded. I will die and leave him all. Life, living, all his deaths.
If I may trust the flattering truth of sleep, my dreams presage some joyful news at hand. I dreamt my lady came and found me dead. Strange dream that gives a dead man leave to think. And breathed such life, with kisses in my lips that I revived and was an emperor. Ah me, how sweet is love itself possessed, when but love's shadows are so rich in joy. News from Verona, how now, Balthazar? Dost thou not bring me letters from the friar? How doth my lady? Is my mother well? How doth my Juliet? That I ask again, for nothing can be ill if she be well.
And she is well. Nothing may be ill. Her body lies in Apple's monument, and her mortal part with angels lives. I saw her lay low in the Kinder's vault, resting to post tell it to you. Forgive me, sir, for bringing these ill news if you leave it from my office, sir.
Is it even so? Then I defy you, stars. I will hence tonight.
I beseech you, sir, please. Your looks are pale, and while the dew reports some misadventure.
Thou art deceived. Hast thou no letters to me from the friar?
No, sir.
No matter. Get thee gone. Well, Juliet, I will lie with thee tonight. Let's see if it means. Ah, mischief, thou art swift to enter the minds of desperate men. What ho, apothecary? Apothecary! Apothecary!
Who calls so loud?
Come hither, man! I see thou art poor. Hold, there's 40 ducats. Let me have a dram of poison, such soon speeding gear as will disperse itself through all the veins that the life-weary taker may fall dead.
Such mortal drugs I have, but man whose law is dead to any he that utters them.
Art thou so bare, and full of wretchedness, and fearest to die? Famine is in thy cheeks, need and oppression starveth in thy eyes. The world is not thy friend, nor the world's law. The world affords no law that can make thee rich. Then be not poor, but break it and take this.
My poverty, but not my will, consents.
Pay thy poverty, not thy will. Farewell. Buy food and get thyself in flesh. Come cordial, and not poison go with me to Juliet's grave, for there must I use thee. Upon thy life I charge thee, whate'er thou hearest or seest, stand all aloof and do not interrupt me in my course. Hence, be gone. if thou jealous is returned to pride, and what I farther shall intend to do, by heaven I will tear thee joint by joint and strew this hungry churchyard with thy limbs. The time and my intents are savage wild. Good gentle youth tempt not a desperate man.
Be gone. Swear not to trouble you.
And so shalt thou show me friendship. Live and be prosperous. And farewell, good fellow. The detestable maw, the womb of death, gorged with the dearest morsel of the earth. And in despite, I will cram thee with more food. A grave. Oh no, a lantern. Slaughtered youth. For here lies Juliet. And her beauty would make this vault a feasting presence, full of light. My love. My wife. Death that hath sucked the honey of thy breath hath had no power yet upon thy beauty. Tybalt, liest thou there in thy bloody sheet? Oh, what more favor can I do to thee than with that hand that cut thy youth in twain, sunder his that was thine enemy? Forgive me, cousin. Ah, Juliet, why art thou yet so fair? Shall I believe that unsubstantial death is amorous, and that the lean abhorred monster keeps thee here, in dark to be his paramour? For fear of that, I still will stay with thee, and never from this palace of dim night depart again. Here will I remain, with worms that are thy chambermaids. Oh, here will I sit out my everlasting rest and shake the yoke of inauspicious stars from this world-wearied flesh. Eyes, look your last. Arms, take your last embrace. Lips, oh, you the doors of breath. Seal with a righteous kiss, a dateless bargain to engross in death. Here's to my love. True apothecary. Oh, the drugs are quick. And thus, with a kiss, I die.
Romeo. Romeo. Romeo? What's this? Closed in my true love's hand. Poison. See after this time sin. Oh, Churl. Drunk all and left me none to help me after. I will kiss thy lips. Haply some poison yet doth hang on until we die with the restored. Thy lips are warm. Then I'll be brief. Dagger. This is thy sheath. There rest and let me die.
sun for sorrow will not show its head. Go hence to have more talk about these sad things. Some shall be pardoned and some punished. For never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.